That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast. I'm fucking sick.
Screw it.
So we're going to do Q&A today. It's going to give you guys an opportunity if you want to argue with me over the Trump thing. If you got a story, a love phone situation.
Anything mildly interesting.
You want to talk about Jake Paul's Lamborghini?
Oh, fuck.
You're more than welcome to. It's Jake Paul's Lamborghini. It's always good fun. There ain't shit going on. There ain't shit I'm mildly interested in. Except the sports thing. Oh, by the way, great job on the Jerry Jones coverage there.
Oh, yeah, jumped the gun a little bit on that one, yeah.
Well, what did they do? They kneeled before the anthem and they stood for the anthem.
They kneeled before the anthem and then stood for the actual anthem.
Fucking half-ass bullshit. I'd respect them if they all kneeled. It's just a half-ass bullshit. See, we're on both sides of the issue.
It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if Jerry Jones did that. If they did it during the anthem.
No, Jerry, I don't know what the fuck that is. And it just all that does is when you go in the middle, those who are in the middle of the road get run over, because the people that think it's really cool to kneel are pissed off, and then the people that fucking thinking kneeling is fucked up it's
maybe that was the goal.
I know, because people tend to believe that if you're somehow in the middle, that then we'll please everybody, but it doesn't. It pisses everybody off every time. You're better off taking a side. So you guys are welcome to bring anything. Make sure you download Discord if you don't have it already. It's link in the description box below. I'm a Discord partner, so just go in the waiting call and we'll drag you in, and we can talk all about. Well, I want to talk about how Drama Alert sucks. There is bitching about Keem. Whatever. Keem, nothing. I know what Keem's doing. I'm not even bitching about Keem. I'm bitching about Drama Alert. It has become unwatchable. I can't even get all the way through it. It used to be my favorite show. And it is unfucking watchable. At any level. And I got to be honest with you, commentary community better pick it up. They're getting fucking boring too. They're not talking anything mildly interesting. And most of the time, they're just moralizing. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do it. Bunch of fucking 19-year-old kids telling everybody how to live. That person is bad. That's a bad thing. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't DM that.
And video.
You know what I'm going to start listening to?
Okay, I got by 10 minutes. I'm good.
Actually, he does it too, Jimmy. He does it too. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Or then Scarce tells you Scarce tells you. Scarce is unwatchable too. He tells you what. I'd never do that. I'd never do that. I'd never. Thanks for letting me know.
Play-by-play.
Wouldn't it be great if he found out his Scarce is like really heavily into BDSM? You know, like something really freaky. That would be fantastic.
Would that surprise you very much?
No. He couldn't be normal. Absolutely not. Did you see what? Do you want to follow Ian Miles Chung by any chance?
No, but I think I did see the thing that you retweeted. I think that's what you're gonna bring up.
It is excellent.
Is it the LGBT?
Elementary. I'm going to read this thing.
HIJ.
I should have put it up. Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario, and they have it in French. The LGGBTTTIQQAAPP inclusiveness training. They used to do the shit in the Soviet Union. You know that? I mean, I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even exaggerating. Everybody had to get training courses. It's one of the reasons the Soviet Army.
What do all the other additional letters stand for?
Here we go. Well, let's go. Well, it's LGGB. It's red TQ. Okay. Lesbian, gay, genderqueer, bisexual. This is a good one. Demisexual. What the fuck? Look at Demi go.
Hold on. All right,
Demisexual. Look that shit up. Transgender, Transsexual, which I thought was the same fucking thing. Two-spirit. I'm getting cheered up already. Intersex, queer, the questioning. I wonder if I'm lesbian, gay, genderqueer, bisexual, demisexual, transsexual, two-spirit, intersex, or queer. I'm questioning.
I got demisexual here. According to Urban Dictionary, demisexuals are characterized by a lack of sexual attraction toward any person unless they become deeply, emotionally, or romantically connected with a specific person or persons.
Who cares? I thought that was asexual, which is also on the list. Look up A-L-L-I-E-S. L-S? Take that one. Look up that one. A-L-L-I-E-S.
A-L-L-I-E-S?
Yes. Look up that one. I'm going to put this in the tags. LGGBTTTIQQAAPP. They'll never fucking flag that. A-L-L-I-E-S, and then there's pansexual and a polymorph. I know what it means, but I can't say it. Polyamorous. That means, like you don't get married or something. You just fuck everything that moves. I don't know. Polyamorous. And they have to go to this fucking propaganda. Our goal is to become more familiar with the current language, sensitive to current issues, to share the best practices for supporting the LGBTTTIQQAAPP peers and students. Fewer than 1% of ETFO members are open with their identities. Through some surveys, you know what they should do? They should have a day for this in the NFL. That'll improve ratings.
Right.
Suggested half the public.
They got tons of great things going for them.
Secretly identifies as LGBT to some extent. If students want to succeed, if we want to reduce the anxiety and stress, we need to create a much more welcoming and accepting environment. Find out how.
I mean, I go to that just to laugh hysterically.
I might start covering more of this stuff.
It's only an hour long. I could probably sit there for an hour and laugh.
But you know what? I'm just gonna jump on the fucking skeptic train bandwagon. I think I'd be funnier than them. I don't know. Goddamn Canada. Yeah, wait till they start taking away your fucking kids because they show a quick sign of sexual what do you call it? Dysphoria for like a minute. A lot of people suffer from sex. And usually when they're like 4 or 5, they question whether they should be boys or girls. Like a certain confusion goes on. It goes away. In Canada, they want to start treating your kids with fucking hormones. If that is not a reason for revolution and killing your fucking government officials, I don't know what is. Ain't nobody coming in and taking my fucking kid away from me. What's his name? Bering did a video. I don't know when. I don't know if it was recent. They want to pass a gay marriage law, right?
All right. Okay.
Great. Gay marriage. I'm all for it too.
Cool,
right?
Cool.
But attached to this law, right? Attached to this law is something to do with fucking with your kids. So it's not inclusive. It's giving the government powers to get involved with your family. So he voted no, even though he's pro-gay marriage. I remember my dad telling me about this. He wasn't too pro.
No, you're not fucking with the... No.
Ben Shapiro said this too. Somebody comes to his door trying to take his kid away. He's going to shoot fucking... He's going to go... He's going out. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I wouldn't either. They're going to use this to fucking fuck with your kids. And there's this other kid in Australia. A couple years ago, he thought he was a chick. They started giving him hormones. All right?
Okay.
Before puberty. Okay? He started growing tits. His voice never really quite changed. He sounds like he's a girl. And he changed his mind. Okay. Now he's fucked. I think Right Opinion did a thing like this. You know, Right Opinion is gay, by the way. And he's a little more open to this than I am. He thinks he could do something called puberty blockers, which they say are harmless, but doesn't sound so great to me.
I don't know about that. That sounds pretty sketchy.
I don't know. Well, the only reason I say that, he may believe something that isn't true. But, I mean, I'm a little more sympathetic with him because I'm all for people being open with their sexuality and stuff like this. But you know what? There's 2 genders, and there's not that many different sexualities either. You know, it's just, fuck that. Fuck that. All right, looks like we got a lot of people waiting to call. Let's put on the guy that gave us that transgender. You seem like the most appropriate person to talk to. Wiggly, you're on the air.
Hi, Tommy. What's going on? I identify as trans-fluid, non-binary, polysexual.
What does non-binary mean?
And, okay. I mean, I'm straight, but
okay.
I'm straight white male. But non-binary just means it encompasses like every gender identification that isn't male or female. It just means you're not male or female. So you're something else. So non-binary just kind of encompasses all that.
Well, I'm a pretty little butterfly. Why not fucking not? I'm a dolphin.
I am a beautiful lampshade.
I'm a chin.
I tell you something. If they make this criminal to make fun of this, I will fucking go to prison.
I in my dorms. I live in the dorms on campus at my college.
Don't tell me listen to me.
I'm a resident assistant, and
what the fuck is that?
Like the very first thing when we got hired on as resident assistants, which we get free room and board for it. The very first thing they did was they sat us down and told us how Trump is evil and Islam is a peaceful religion.
Yeah, sure.
I was just like, oh, you know, like I didn't say anything because I wanted the free room.
Yeah, you want the free room. That's why they could do it to you.
And it's, I mean, like I live in a red state. I live in Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's like
it's out of control.
Yeah,
it's out of control. You shouldn't
ridiculous.
have to go through all that more shit.
And if we knowingly, quote unquote, knowingly misgender somebody, we get our free room and board stripped, and we have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
I
saw Jeff Sessions talking about this on Fox News. They may be making legislations to make this criminal.
Okay.
Yeah, there may be moves in the United States.
We've overshot equality, man.
That's not equality. That's inequality. Actually,
no.
Now we're punishing people that's not. We're not trying to achieve equality. We're trying to punish. We're trying to punish thoughts and mistakes knowingly.
I agree.
Yeah, prove I knowingly didn't. I mean, it looks like a fucking broad to me.
You for not being a robot.
Yeah. No, they're punishing you for not having their political ideology. That's what they're doing.
It's brainwashing. It's literally brainwashing in every campus across America.
This is the kind of shit that did in the Soviet Union to get people in fucking line. Mm-hmm. Because they realize at some level that the socialists and the Marxists can realize at some level eventually when they get in charge that this doesn't work unless, or they tell themselves, if everybody doesn't think alike, because it is basically for the state provides. Now, if somebody's like, this is bullshit, they're chinking they're a stick in the cog. And that's when it eventually leads to people getting knocked off. Because then they realize, wait a minute, these people are never going to come in line. And that's when you have to bump them off. That's when it gets authoritarian.
Yeah, and it's scary because it's in our Western society that's never been that way either. It's in America. I think there's always been an underbelly of it, but what happened is the Soviet Union went away. Mm-hmm. We always could point, when I was a kid, when people started talking like with these really great fucking left-wing ideas, you could always say, that's still what they do in Russia. Now, you want to live like the fucking East Germans? You want to live like the Estonians? You want to live like the Romanians? No. And that would pretty much shut them up for the most part. 3-4 years ago when I was in high school.
This bullshit was in the corners. It was always on campus, as far as I know. But it was always in like the corners. The radical feminists were in the corners of our campus. You had to go there. Now they're in fucking hockey. Now they're in comic books. And somebody said even mangas. I don't watch any of that fucking weeby shit. But they're saying they ruin fucking anime and manga and shit. I don't know. I don't know if Playboy does Playboy still show naked women, Jeff? I'd read somewhere that they were going to cut that out.
Guy, but let me see.
So they got into fucking porn.
That's the point of Playboy, though. What?
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I used to consider myself to be very left.
Playboy's about titties.
It's true.
That's why you go there to look at some titties. Makes your fucking day. And that's about it.
When I was when I was in high school, I used to consider myself to be very, very left. Like, I was a big advocate for equality and, gay marriage and everything. And I used to go around saying I was left. And then I got out, and then the election happened. And then I was just like, what the fuck is this? Third wave feminism. And I regret calling myself left now.
I regret it too, for you.
No,
it's just it's a big joke. It's a big fucking joke. Well, I mean, I will say this, and I say this every time, we get the not all fucking argument usually after that. It isn't all, and the people that did the most fighting against
apparently Playboy took it away, but then they brought it back earlier.
Yeah, money.
They took it away for a year.
Something tells me Roger Gell's not that smart. What was I talking about?
I don't remember. Hey, get this, Tommy.
What?
So I saw. I'll send it to you on Twitter if I can find it. But I saw this article that that said signs your child might be in a hate group, and it looked like an article that you could just switch the words on to signs your child is being affected by the devil, because it had it had like growing your hair out long, listening to loud music with angry lyrics.
You know what? There was an organization when I was a kid led by Tipper Gore. It was called the PMRC. And they put out a pamphlet about how to demetalize and signs that your kid was involved in this stuff. And of course, she was from Tennessee, so she was one of these fucking, she was a religious kook herself, right? It's the same shit. And all the left threw a fit over it back then, as they should have. But it doesn't seem like when they get in power and when they become the establishment, they're just as wacky. At least the fucking wacky right has some kind of respect for the Constitution. People on the left want to tear it apart. And I will say this. Insane. The people on the left on YouTube were the greatest warriors against the social justice warriors. So it's not all of them before I get all that bullshit. And it doesn't even matter it doesn't even matter that I'm saying this now. You'll look in the comments section this time tomorrow and it'll say, not all. You don't know what liberalism is. You don't understand communism. Just look. It doesn't matter what I just said. They'll write it fucking anyway. All right, get out of here.
Okay. See you later.
How's your boyfriend, by the way? I mean, girlfriend.
Oh, come on. No, I have an actual girlfriend.
All right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she polymorphous, demigod, asexual?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk to you later. Bye bye. Good call.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna make fun of him for the rest of his life.
They have so many names for these now. I can't keep up with it.
Kilo Arski, you're on the air.
Hello, Tommy. How are you?
How are you, sir?
Yes. I'm
fucking this up.
Shut up. I've got long hair.
Yeah.
And I do look a bit feminine. Right.
No. I got the fucking meeting for you. It takes place Monday, June 6th from 4 to 3 p.m. It's inclusiveness training. What do you got?
I have had, when I've been working on the odd occasion, people mistaking me for a female, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 19.
That's why, because you still have baby fucking face. But go ahead. I had long hair too. I had the same problem.
Yeah, but I mean, if people misidentify, they think I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't get angry like a lot of people, like, who are like.
I used to get ashamed. Oh, I thought you were a girl. Why? Because you have long hair and it looks terrible, by the way. Thank you. It's called fucking, I mean, like what? I just got to get over it.
You get upset kind of like a girl.
Or you're like one of those heavy metal guys. Well, I like Pearl Jam. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't believe for a minute these people get angry at this shit. It's called power. It's the power to control thought. And that's really what it's about. So, see, don't get caught by the red herring where it's like, how could you people get offended by this shit? No one's getting offended by it. They're using it to shut people up. That's all. No one's getting offended by it.
You look at the social justice, like the social justice warriors and all, like the super left.
Yeah.
And they're all going absolutely crazy. Oh, you cannot call someone the wrong thing just by how they look.
Yes, you can. And they want to put you in prison over it. And that's what you got to point out. There is no ends to this. They want to put you in prison for this shit, for thinking different, for disagreeing with them. And most of the time, most of these guys are science deniers anyway. They believe in more than one gender. You know,
more than 2. Yeah.
I was listening to Sargon. It was really interesting. I forget because I left my phone on, and they were doing Google's getting the shit suit out of them because get this, right? Men are paid, I don't know, slightly more than women, which they fucking had this like whole diversity organization to keep from happening, right? And they can't get the number to change. You know why? Because there's no such thing as a wage gap. Women tend to take jobs like in fucking human resource and shit that don't pay as much, right? Because there is no gender gap. Well, there is a gender gap, but it has nothing. There is a wage gap, but it has nothing to do with I'm paying a woman more for the same job or less than for the same job. It has nothing to do with it. So they did it the same way in Google, and now they're getting the shit suit out of them. But instead of coming out and say, look, we have more women taking lower paying jobs, because they'd have to come out and say James Damore was correct. They would completely, you know, their whole ideology be shot to shit. The White House is the same way. Women made less, you know, under Obama. You know, there's no wage gap.
It depends what you do.
At this point, it's cult thinking. It's religious-like thinking. You know, if you become a nurse, look, a guy's more likely to become a doctor and see it through. Girls like, fuck that shit. I'll become a nurse. I'll get the same out of it. I'll be able to help people. And I'll be able to also have a family, too, and not spend the next fucking 20 years in medical school. That's what happens. Well, not all. Yeah, I know, you fucking idiots. Yes, there's plenty of women that see it through, but not as many, because men and women are different in general. We're talking about people in general. And in general, women take lower paying jobs because they're not interested in the fucking cutthroat world of corporate America. And I don't blame them. Neither am I. It sucks.
If you want to get paid more work for it.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think it's that. I don't think women work any less hard than men.
I'm not saying that either.
I don't say that for a minute. They just aren't interested. I'm not interested in becoming a fucking nurse. I'm not interested in becoming a human resource person. You know, most guys, I don't know anybody's like, God, Jesus Christ, I can't wait to grow up and become the manager in the human resource section of my fucking tile company. Woo fucking wee. No, it's all full of women. It's just we choose different jobs in general. All right, my wife's an accountant. That's generally a men's job. She is not a part of the average. But Google's, rather than come out and say, you know what, there's no wage gap. It's just what people choose. Oh, and by the way, women take more time off, and women go away. You know, I mean, they have kids, thankfully, and that all slightly tips the scale. You know. And I even said my wife used to believe this bullshit. And she's an accountant, right? And I fucking got her, too. I fucking got her. She believed this for like 20 years. I go, you're an accountant, right? You know what everybody makes. Go take the same job that men and women have. See if any woman is paid more or less than a man. Not one. So she don't believe it anymore either.
Not a lot of the whole wage gaps is they take a look at how much you're earning over a year. They don't always. It's total. They don't look at the per hour. Per hour, it's exactly the same.
Yeah. It's per job, it's exactly the same. It's just there's not as many women in certain fields, higher paying fields. Per job, it's the same. You're the same. Look, if you work for a company and company's hiring doctors, you're making the same, and you're at the same level. You're making the same as a man or as a woman. You're exactly the same. Exactly the same. Now, you throw in a pregnancy, you take time off. Maybe, she takes some kind of leave, stuff like that. Now it's less, slightly. What's it like 90 cents or some shit like that? It's not exactly, overall it's not that much. And it's the total.
It's definitely not going to keep you from
it's complete myth
on the street.
It's a lie. It's a Bernie Sanders repeated lie, a Barack Obama repeated lie, and it's just designed. Like, we have to sit there and pretend to believe in this bullshit. I told you with the Trump thing I did yesterday. You can get, and my wife said the same thing. If you're doing a poll or something, you get any result you want depending on the math you pick and how you ask questions. You can get the result you want almost every time. The people you poll, stuff like that. Remember, Hillary Clinton was a 90% favorite, according to what was that? Huffington Post. The night of the election.
Yeah,
you want to tell me that didn't have anything to do with, I don't know, projection? All right. Get out of here, Kilo.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the call. You got a lot of people in there. Pyro Puppy. Seems like a good name, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Turn my stream down.
Hey, Tommy.
All right, what's up?
All right. I know this is about left and feminism stuff, but can I talk about?
You can talk about whatever the fuck you like.
All right. So I kind of have this love phones problem.
Stop for a second. Are you writing any of that shit down, like the LGBT? Did you do what I told you, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, you're great. Oh, God, you're so responsible. Go ahead, Pyro.
All right. So there's a girl that's actually into me, right? And she's really pretty.
Yeah.
But the problem is, her ex-boyfriend is
crazy,
ginormous, and crazy. Yes. So there was a D tackle for Chicago Bears. I know you don't care about football, but a D tackle for Chicago Bears called William Perry.
Yeah.
Also
The
known
Fridge.
as
The Fridge. I watched him in '86 fucking win the Super Bowl.
It's his blood-related nephew. So he's freaking huge, and it's kind of love phones, but I need advice how to, if he comes after me,
run away.
Run away.
Run the fucking way. You ain't beating that guy.
You're running back.
How much do you weigh?
165.
How tall are you?
6'2".
You're a stick. He's gonna throw you like a dart.
Are you Michael Vick by chance?
He's related to the Fridge.
Oh my! Yeah,
I played with a guy in New Jersey. He was related to baseball with a guy who was related to Lou Ferrigno. He's fucking big too.
Yeah. He's like 6'5", 270 pounds. He's a senior in high school, like I am.
Has he threatened you yet for asking her? Is she interested in you? Be honest.
Yeah, she's interested in me. She told me so. And so
See,
I'm
the
like,
thing with something, because I don't want to tell you to
like,
do this. Like, if I was first of all, I'd go out with her. You know.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. The guy came after me. I might use a weapon. And I don't want you to kill a fucking guy or get yourself killed, because more than likely he's just going to take it away from you and beat you with it. You know.
He gets in trouble a lot for fighting and stuff. So.
Now, is it actual fighting, or is it just more?
It's like throwing
a noodle at the wall.
Like he plays football and he can pick up like a 200-pound quarterback with one hand. Like I've seen him do it from the sidelines. He's pretty big and strong.
How did you? What's your thing? You're not an Overwatch player, are you?
No, I play. Dave talked about it. He owns an org for it. Smite.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Smite. It's like League of Legends. I play that. That's my
yeah. Is that like your thing? Do you like why is she interested in you? Because my fans tend to be.
You can't tell it from my voice because you're kind of intimidating
what?
And you kind of scare me. But I'm good with people for the most part.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I believe that.
I can keep a conversation going and make a girl laugh.
Good for you. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
ready to die for it?
I'm kidding. Yeah, no. She ain't that hot. I was hoping you maybe had some advice, like, I don't know, drop kick his knee or something. Like,
oh, yeah, cheap shot, shit like that.
Do that.
Yeah.
I would explicitly say.
Learn how to fight dirty.
I would explicitly, shots to the nuts. But I mean, first of all, I'm telling you. First of all, okay. Here's what you need to do. See, the problem is, a lot of times in a situation like this, he might just throw you, and then you'd be done. But if you do something crazy, he might feel threatened and finish you off. That's the problem with taking a cheap shot. I've done it before, too. And the guy was just going to beat me a little, right?
Yeah.
And I made it worse by, like, doing something insane, like a thumb to the eye or a fucking, fucking my personal favorite shot to the throat. I would make it explicit that you don't want to fight him. You tell him it's wrong, and then don't let him get a hold of you.
Okay.
Pick up a weapon.
Right. Pick up a weapon?
Pick up a weapon, yeah. Pick up a weapon. And don't hit him with it.
Okay, just...
Say, look, I don't want to fight you, but I'm going to defend myself.
Okay.
Pick up a weapon.
Right, cool.
But if you pick up a knife or something, then, it's like you're picking on a black kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's murder. Like a lunch table tray.
Murder's not good.
Yeah, just say I'm standing my ground. I'm going out with the girl. If you want to hurt me.
Running away isn't really an option either.
Why is that?
I run like a 6-second 40 dash. Like I'm not very fast.
Yeah, he's on the football team.
Yeah, and he's an athlete. He's like he's going to some high.
Challenge him to a game of Hearthstone.
I get Clown to play for me and just win.
Yeah, pick up a weapon. I don't know what to do because I don't know what I'd pick up a weapon. I'd keep my distance. I mean, you can't wrestle him. You're probably not long. Your arms aren't long enough to strike him. If you did strike him, you weigh a fucking 160 pounds at 6'2". You're taller than me and skinnier than I. I mean, holy shit.
Can you do a sleeper hold?
Do you have a friend that's crazier than him and bigger than him?
No, he's probably the biggest guy.
Guy in school.
Of course.
Boy,
he's huge. I could get like maybe 3.
Also, I'd prepare the girl for it. It's like, look, if he does something crazy, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna stick up for myself. But any chance she's using you so he can kick her ass, so he can kick your ass, and they can fall back in love?
No, I don't think so. I
really?
I don't know.
So you're that
maybe.
fucking. You're that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's such a size.
I'm not a class clown, but like I get along with people. Like I walk through the hallways and I just get hello.
All right, Colossal's crazy has some advice for you.
All right,
here's what you do: finger his sister, let him beat you half to death, like get hospitalized, lose an eye, etc. He goes to jail. Bitch has no chance. There you go.
I mean, I get to do 2 girls, so that's pretty good. Yeah. I don't know about the hospital part.
She can't fuck him if he's in jail.
No, but even still, even if he would just pick you up and throw you like in the middle of the school or something, I don't think people are gonna think like any less of you for that. They'd be like, dude, that's fucked up.
I'd tell her if he goes after me.
That's what I was thinking. Like if I actually like put my hands up like fists, and get ready to fight like a man, even if I took a beating, I think that honor among losing.
I tell you something. If he gets you down, because he probably knows UFC. If he gets you down, like where he puts you a full mount, bite flesh.
Bite flesh. All right.
Yeah, like his nose or his ear, and bite it off.
Okay. All right,
because like if 200 pounds, you might get away with that one. 200 odd beating on you, bite flesh. He'll never do it to anybody else again. I don't know if he'll survive, but he'll never do it to anybody else again. I'd do that. I mean, look, he weighs 160 pounds. This guy is probably I've seen these guys in school. They already look like men. They're 17 years old. And they're running around fucking picking on guys that are not physically developed left. I really wasn't like totally physically developed till I was 25. And you're not either. You have a similar build than I did. Don't drink so much. You might not get fat. You'll get fat eventually, by the way. You're around 28.
All right.
And it's just like, I don't know. Like, yeah, defend your life. I mean, if he's just going to beat you or slack you around a little, then it's not worth, but who knows? If he's going to beat you so he can feel good, yeah, you're better off taking the beating. But yeah, but then I know what you're saying. You don't want to like, don't cower.
All right, don't cower.
Don't cower.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid. Okay.
And then when you get your ass picked, because there's going to be some black kid there going, standing over you.
Yep.
And say, like, some people come, oh, you got fucked up. It's like, yeah, what am I going to do? Guy outweighs me by 200 pounds. By 150 pounds. What am I going to do? I did my best. You don't like it, fuck off. And if your friends give you,
why don't you get in there, see what happens?
Yeah, you get in there, bitch.
All right.
I had friends. I'm just thinking this. I had friends for this scenario. If there was one really big guy that started like this, then like 7 of us would show up, and that would be the end of him. He'd back off.
Power numbers, I guess.
Yeah. I was in a clique.
Okay, so what you're going with here is, do you have 10 of your friends that are around your same size?
Yeah, no, it could be like more. It's got to be more than 2. All right. Good luck, man. Let me know how that goes.
Thanks. I will.
Let you know hopefully that works out.
I definitely want to.
Thanks, Tommy.
Take care. Fuck.
We're never gonna hear from him again, are we?
I'll be thinking about him. That's for damn sure. There's a new guy. Movie multiverse.
Hey,
What's
I
up,
have
buddy?
a question.
Sure, go ahead.
So a while ago you said that you were planning to come to England at some point.
Yes.
I was wondering if you were going to do a like fan meetup.
No. I probably don't have enough fans, and I'm scared. And I'm going to Birmingham. I'm meeting anybody. Fucking, I'll meet up with ISIS up there. That's what I heard.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah.
No, I got business over there. I got business in Birmingham, and I'll be there at the end of next month. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I got biz.
All right.
Right. I really appreciate you called if you think I'm cool enough to have something like that, but we're just not big enough. But I'd do it in a heartbeat. I would absolutely have a blast. And I'd love to do that. And I have so many great fans in the UK that are always writing me. I just don't think I'm big enough, you know?
You can help us get there by sharing the stream.
Yeah, just let people know and get into it, I guess. You know? God, it'd be a fucking honor. You know? I've never signed an autograph or been recognized. That'd be a bug out, dude. You know, I would have a big blast. I'd buy everybody drinks. Nah, I'd get somebody else to pay for that shit and say I bought it. But, yeah, it'd be a really good time. But I got business over there. I'm just going for the weekend. But you never know. I might do something with the staff members and stuff, people that help out the show. I'm probably going to do something in Ireland in December. But
sweet.
Well, if we ever blow up, one of the other channels blow up, then you can count on it. It's not that much. It's only like $300 to go over there. It's not too bad. Yeah. All right. Anything else, bud?
No. Thanks for the call.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Going to Birmingham.
How far is Birmingham from where you are?
About 3-hour flight, 3-hour flight.
It's not bad.
Nah, it's nothing. It's like going from like New Jersey to Ohio. It's like nothing.
Oh, that'd be less than 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because from here to New York,
I don't know. It's like a 2.5. It's 2.5.
From here
2
to
hours.
New York, it's like 1.5.
My wife says it's almost enough time to watch a movie. You know. That's
okay. So we're talking about 2.
Yeah, 2.5, something like that.
That's not bad.
What kind of? I can't talk about the business. The night is blue, but you will all find out one day. I'm working on something.
Oh shit!
What's up, man? What's on with you? The night is blue. Hello?
Yeah. So like, hey, hello.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, brother?
Yeah. So like, 5 months ago, I just started this thing called like a job. And like, I just found out that I have to do taxes.
Yeah.
So like, my question is, how do I do them?
Well, your dad's not gonna help you with them?
No, like my dad disowned me for being a dropout. So, yeah.
Oh. I don't think it'll cost too much. But if you call a tax attorney and take the shit, I think it'd cost you about $50, something like that. That's probably the best way to do it. I don't think you should do them yourself. Something tells me it's not your bag to keep track of things and keep things organized and do correct math. Am I right?
What?
Something tells me you're not very organized and maybe doing math isn't your thing. I'm just guessing.
Oh.
Is that true? Do it on TurboTax, like Greg Onision. Thanks, Chet. Dude, take it to a tax attorney.
It'll kick down my door or something.
Who's gonna kick down your door? How old are you?
I don't know. Like,
you don't know how old you are?
You don't know how old you are? You're definitely not good at math.
Yeah. Don't do the taxes. What? All right. Listen to me. Listen. All right, check it out. Go to a tax attorney. I think it'll only gonna cost. What's it cost, Jeff? Like $50?
Not much.
Yeah, like $50. You take your stuff in there. Tell them tell them what you told me. Tell them you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And you're living on your own, and you never did this before. How much it's gonna cost? It's gonna be like $20 to $50, and they'll do the whole thing for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You do want yours in TurboTax, or maybe you could download TurboTax.com. You probably don't. You probably could do your shit on TurboTax because like it's not like you have your own. You don't have your own business or anything. You have a job, right?
I mean, I own my dad's business and I'm working as a janitor. So...
Go to a fucking tax attorney. Just go to a tax attorney. Why did your dad get rid of you? That's more interesting.
No, I mean, like, that was a joke.
All right. Oh, so why doesn't he help you with your taxes then?
I don't know, because he's trying to make me do things on my own.
All right. Go to a tax attorney.
It's a good father.
Yeah. So you're working as a janitor. You don't have your own business. If you don't have your own business, TurboTax might be enough, and it's gonna be cheaper, right? But something tells me just go to a tax attorney and ask him about TurboTax.com. All right. I got a donation coming in.
Or do
$5, Santa Claus, dear Birmingham meat. We need to talk about it. Yes, we do. I got it all. Oh, I'm going to the city. All right. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Go to a tax attorney. Tell them you want to do your taxes this year. And you're fucking... Here's what you do. Call them up and say, I'm a big dumb kid. And that's my first job. And I need to do my taxes.
Well, probably don't do that because then they could scam you.
Yeah, it's true. Tell them you're a really smart kid. I
don't have a lot of time to do this. I'm really busy.
Tell them you don't want to end up like Greg Onision.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Good luck. Let me know how that goes. If it goes bad, definitely call in. Good call.
Great call.
Near Birmingham. How far outside? Taxidermist. Fucking close. All right, let's get into some people. I'm trying to get... I know a lot of you guys are in there a lot. Like, oh, let me guess. This is Fuck Jeff.
Yeah. What do you got?
Hey, I kind of have a sore throat, so fuck Jeff.
That was actually the first time he said that where every single word got in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Usually his mic cuts out when he says it. Probably from all that screaming.
Oh, Landrew. We got to put him on, I promise. Landrew, you're on the air. Oh, you
What's up, Mike?
What's up, cowboy? How are you, sir?
I can barely fucking hear you guys.
What's up, man?
There we go. So a lot of people are talking about people showing up at their houses and shit. Oh, by the way, for the kid that was talking about fighting, you want to punch the guy in his eye, like that.
Dude, he's like fucking 6'5", dude.
He's like 6'5".
It's the refrigerator Perry's fucking like nephew.
1 second. Hello.
What the fuck is this? Are you insane?
Hey, I can't talk right now.
I know.
Show. I gotta go. All right, I hung up on him.
All right.
I told him I was on your show. So
okay.
Fucking talk.
All right.
Figured that, yeah.
Well, what were you gonna talk about? Fuck that guy he's gonna get killed. There's nothing we can do for him.
Yeah, we're never gonna hear from him.
We're never gonna hear from him again.
We could pay for his.
We can pay for we can donate. Well, I'll do a stream for his funeral cost.
So a lot of YouTubers are talking about people, showing up at their houses because, it's Halloween and people are showing their outside decorations. So, I mean, I think if I was one, I probably wouldn't care so much because, I mean, the thing is the biggest reason they don't want people showing up is because they're gonna hurt them. Well, it's like they're gonna fucking hurt you anyway.
What are you talking about? I
just want to know like your opinion on.
I have no idea what the context of the conversation is. What YouTubers and Halloween? I don't get it.
Okay, well, Boogie is one of them, and he's just kind of just
he doesn't want people coming to his house.
Yeah,
for Halloween. Did he do a video? Don't come to my house for Halloween.
Yeah. Well,
you know what?
Did like 2
you know what everybody should do? You should get toilet paper. Do like the fucking. We used to have these people like on Halloween. That's what we did. Like we'd go out with toilet paper and eggs or like something to throw, and we put it in our bags. And if like all of a sudden, if a house was lit up all year round, and all of a sudden they're like hiding on Halloween, we'd fuck their place up. We'd throw toilet paper in their shit. We'd throw eggs, smash pumpkin on their porch. That's the way I'd handle it. So go to Boogie's house and smash a pumpkin. That's what I think should happen. All right, another donation coming in. There's an Asian dude. $5, Santa. Why are you letting everybody know I'm coming there? You making this public?
My thing was like, what's your
opinion? You have me on Twitter.
Say like, if you had someone show up at your place, like I don't know, how would you handle it and stuff?
Depends on how old they were.
I
would evaluate to see if it's just a bunch of kids. I'd probably humor them.
Smoking hot chick.
I'd bang her. I'll make my wife's not home.
She's
and then if my wife walked in, I'd say I'm just looking for a new babysitter. No, I don't care. I'm really suspicious of absolutely everyone anyway as it is, so not too much gets by me. But the thing is, I live in a foreign country where I do a show in English. It's not that I'm not really terribly worried about it. I've never even been recognized, and I don't think I will be. Unless I go to VidCon or some shit. And,
you'd get recognized.
Oh, hey, yeah, you're the old guy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, why don't you quit YouTube? You're too old.
All I really had to say.
Nah, I'm not really. I don't think I'd overreact. I don't think I'd underreact. But if I saw a shady dude, like looking at me hard or something like that, yeah. And you know what? It depends on how close my son or my daughter was to the situation.
Looking at you hard, like he's hard or he's like...
Oh, shut up. You know exactly what I mean. Get out of here, you weirdo. Bye. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was near my kids, and I'd probably pull out all the stops, but I'm not really terribly worried about it. Yeah. Veggie!
Veggie, there we go.
What's up, guys?
You Veggie? Big man at work?
You have like so many topics right now that I don't even know where to fucking start.
All right, where do you want? Pick one.
Oh, fuck.
Talk about Jake,
okay,
Jake
you
Paul's.
said that the commentary community needs to step up their game, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think they suck.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said that the commentary community needs to step up their game.
I think
I'm not
so.
gonna lie, I'm not like huge into the commentary community. Like I don't know everybody.
I got you.
But Wild Spartans, I've heard the name and I decided to check him out because I was like, I hear this name so fucking often. Like I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah.
So he made a video recently. I think he made a couple, but the initial one that he did recently was
he covered Eddie Big Story easily on it.
And,
yeah. I know him.
And I watched this video that he did on Onision, and then I watched Onision's response immediately afterwards. And I have to say, like, legit, as much as I don't like Onision, I think the Wild Spartans, and this being the first time I've ever watched a video of his, I think he did a fucking horrible job.
Poor Spartans. Not going to say town or city.
I'm not
Am
going
I
to judge his
feeling?
content.
I'm
not going to judge his content based on that at all because I haven't watched enough to know anything. But, like, the fucking commentary community must be suffering if they have to pick on Onision when he hasn't even done anything. Like, that's just...
I don't know that he hasn't done anything.
Like, that's the easiest target. I don't see how you could fuck up a video on Onision.
Well, there's some truth in that.
But, I mean...
I don't know. You know what it is? He's only 17. Or he was, like, as a time of VidCon. You know? That's why. And, you know, everybody likes... You know what I think is? I think everybody really likes him. You know? And here's another thing. This time last year, I found him unwatchable. He's a lot better than he was. But maybe you picked a bad video. You know? And another thing is, like, I only go to them when they're on a topic that I'm really, like, I got a pretty, not so much Spartans. I don't even know Spartan's real name. But when Alex, if something's like in Alex's realm, you know, and I see that he made a video, then I'll check it out. If it's just some random bullshit, then I'm not watching it. You know what I mean? So it just depends on their personality, and if it's a topic that I think, so, like, I'll watch something from one commentator and not watch it from another, just based on their, because I'm more interested for some reason because of the way I've profiled their personality. So to me, with Spartans, it depends on his personality on what to do. You know what it is? I like him, and I'm not going to badmouth him. It's just that simple. I'm not. I think his content has improved dramatically.
Like I said, I'm not casting judgment because I can't make that.
He's
call
a fucking kid too, you know.
Yeah. It maybe also the case with going after Onision. Maybe it's a case of just trying too hard to go after.
Yeah, maybe
Onision.
He needs some fucking content to put out. I mean, you know, whatever. I've done it before too. I can't dump on a kid for that. Everybody loves him too. Yeah. You know, I heard nothing but good things about him at VidCon.
Yeah.
And Cabos is hot.
Really funny.
What?
He seems like he's really funny.
He's a quirky kid. Everybody like Kirsch was telling me he's like the cutest guy in the whole world. She loves him. You know, when my friends start telling me you're fucking cool, like Vega and say I'm just cool with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say have I always liked his content? No. Has it gotten better? Really? You know what you should try? Try This Week in Obesity. There's some of them are funny.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just not throwing him under the bus. I can't do it. I've done it before, and I don't want to because I like him. You know.
No, dude.
And I'm a little biased because I like him.
I'm not asking you to take jabs at it. I'm just making the statement that, like, as far as the commentary community goes, because I really don't pay attention to too many of them. I decided to branch out a little bit, and I kind of just regressed right back. I was like, nope, don't really care.
Colossal's Crazy says something. He wants to. He left a message for you. He says that Colossal's Crazy is the best commentator.
You know what? That's so funny because I know I've told you this before, but I don't like Colossal either.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
how could you not like Colossal? You don't think he's funny?
I think that like in person, me and Colossal would get along fantastically. what has ruined him for me is his fucking fan base.
His fan base is fucking toxic. He knows that though. That's not his fault though. He's no,
dude, I know.
Have you watched his Have you watched his Twitch streams? Have you watched his Twitch streams?
I haven't.
They're fucking amazing.
The Twitch right now.
Their Twitch streams are amazing. I'm always laughing. He's always knocking over something. You can hear him puffing on his cigarette and answering these goddamn questions and yelling at fucking the neighbors. It's a fucking show. You know what the thing is about this? The Twitch stream has exposed Colossal as being a little bit unorganized, which is the kind of the guy I know a little bit, and it's just he's funny no matter what he's doing. Well, you're never gonna get me to say a bad thing about him, especially his content. Now Colossal's the best. Maybe the only better commentator comes close is iDubbbz, but he only does the Content Cup every so often. By the way, I got a tip that a Content Cup. I got a tip last month that a Content Cup's coming out any day.
Ooh.
Just
you want to give us an appetizer?
Just a tip. I don't know. I was told it's not about Jake Paul, but it'll affect Jake Paul.
Ooh.
Dramatically. It's not a direct attack. Any day. So the reason I say that because I was told it was late September. So we only got 3 days. I'm disorganized. Yeah, you are disorganized. And it comes off on your streams, and it's funny as hell. Never change. Those streams are amazing. And you know what else is cool about Clown? I host him on my Twitch. If you follow me on Twitch, you'll definitely get one of his feeds one of the days. You know what's good? He plays these bizarre video games that I've never heard of or seen because he loves side scrollers and shit. You know, he plays bizarre video games, and he's so funny. He's a natural. And you're a gamer. You'd fucking look. Go follow him on Twitch. You'll change your mind. I promise.
All right,
buddy.
I'll give Colossal a chance.
You didn't like the fucking the Fousey 2 video? You didn't like challenge?
His content isn't shit. It's just like I said. For me, it's more the fan base thing. Everybody talks about him like he's a fucking god, and I'm like, he's just a dude.
Like, you know what it is? They're really, you know what the funny thing is? They're really nasty to me, right? They hate my guts, right? Of
course they do.
Yeah. But you know what? Whenever I stick my nose, whenever I go into the server, because his server is very active, right? His Discord, they're nothing but nice to me. They're nothing but nice to me. But so whatever. Talk to you later, Veggie.
All right, take care, bud.
I do get. Yeah, I think in a lot of ways, you know, Colossal's fan base is probably a big part. Catch 33 fucking, you know, if they wanted us to finish, it helped.
Yeah.
Colossal's the best commentator, with the possible exception of iDubbbz, who's not a full-time commentator.
They're both fantastic.
Good. They're both fucking amazing. Fucking.
So next couple days, I actually have something to look forward to on here. Nice.
Yeah, everybody. There are some. I mean, well, that's the thing though, Clown. Like, I think my fan base is like the greatest. I think they're better than other fan base. It's like your fan base is like a kid. Your kid could be a real rotten fuck that's stealing shit.
Yeah.
Not my baby.
Nope.
Nope.
Not
my baby.
Perfect. My baby's perfect.
Nope.
My baby can do no wrong.
No, that's the way I am. Let's put out some guys that haven't been here. And Angelo. I'm trying to new callers. Angelo, you're on here.
Yo.
What up, brother?
That guy who called for a phones problem, I'd fucking run.
I
have a friend, okay?
Yeah.
He literally got disfigured and ended up in the hospital because some fuckhead decided to cheap shot him from behind. They just kept pummeling him in the face and it got him disfigured and broke a whole bunch of his bones. I'd run on a heartbeat.
At what point, Jeff? See, like, I don't know that apart, Mike. But see, like, I'm getting older now, and I'm looking at you guys as my kids, like more and more at every age I get older, and I can't stand cowardness. I can't. Stand
I can't either. I can't.
I'd
stay there and take it.
Like, yeah, but like permanently disfigured. I mean, if somebody pulled, look, Jeff. If somebody pulled a gun, you'd run. That's not a cowardness. That's just saving your life, right?
If I can't get it away from
well, don't even. You should never even try. There is no effective way to fucking disarm somebody. I've talked to special forces guys. There's a few tricks, and it's like a hockey play. Goes right, goes right. Looks like a champ. Goes wrong, you're dead.
Yeah, well, like I know a few tricks, but
I know how to. I had a special forces guy tell me there's a latch inside a Beretta that if you push it down in the right way, the fucking front of the that trick that Jackie Chan does really works. But do you really want?
Are you talking about the trick Jet Li did in Lethal Weapon?
Yes, 4? It works because there's a latch right in the Beretta. Look at the Beretta. And if you push it, you have to push his wrist a certain way, and then you hit it with the thumb at the same time, and you can pop it off. And it works. But do you really want to try that?
And the thing is, he's like 6'2", skinny as fuck, and he's fighting a fucking fridge.
Yeah, he's
right?
fighting
he doesn't know how to fight.
In Chicago. He's probably crazy to boot. I don't know, man. When is running the right way? I have trouble telling these kids to run away.
Yeah, I mean, if it's his only chance, might as well. But there's so many girls out there, you can just go for another one. What? Like,
I mean, if you're by yourself, then yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but is it really right for this guy to fucking? He's not even dating this girl. Is it really right for him to fucking have that much power that, you know, he's keeping her from dating other guys just by? It's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe somebody's got to stand up to him. I don't know.
Okay, well,
it depends on what a maniac he is too. If he is
but if he's like all alone, I mean,
the other thing is the problem is the advice I gave him. Like, see, I'd do something crazy, right? And the problem is if they're just gonna beat you up and you do something crazy, they might finish you off. Yeah. Whereas if you just took the beating, they probably just got sick of it. You know? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I won't judge him for running away. I'm not gonna. If he runs, I don't judge. Your life is more important than some stupid. You know, thanks for bringing
your choice, man. I mean,
thanks for bringing some sanity to the show.
Yeah, like for real though. Like,
yeah, you're probably
and
right.
it's only one girl, right? I mean, if it's his only chance, I'd go for it. But I mean, it's bound to happen again.
What's more important? Piece of ass, your fucking piece of your face remaining intact. I don't know, man, but I just like I think it's to each his own in the situation. There are some shit that I am not running away for, you know. Yeah. And I don't know if I want to run away. I'd rather say you held your own, you know. Yeah. And I'm like that. I've done it. I've gotten my ass kicked. I have gotten my ass kicked on that principle. So it's not like I'm not, practicing what I preach.
Yeah, but I mean, getting your ass kicked is one thing. Getting permanently disfigured because some fuckhead decided to literally disfigure you is another thing.
I can't argue with you, buddy.
You're right.
You're talking to two. I'm like, look, me and Jeff have like major testosterone issues. Yeah.
I'd probably fight too, but damn.
You're Latin, aren't you?
No, I'm actually Arab.
You're Arab? Fuck that.
Very prideful.
Yeah, I'm Lebanese.
You're Lebanese? I had a guy, he's Lebanese in my AIT class. His name was Korabani. Fucking good guy. You know what he used to do when he got mail?
What?
Like, they have mail call in the army. They go, mail call! Smith! Callahan! Korabani! Tick, 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 tick. It's fucked up, man. And he would always go, you fucking guys, man, my parents escaped Lebanon and I'm coming over here and you guys are fucking with me. He's a good guy. I never saw him after AIT, but I really did like him. I don't think he liked me too much because I used to giggle when they went tick, 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 tick.
Oh, that's fun. No, that's funny.
He was a good guy. Probably a good troop too. Yeah, I'm sure he's all right. I hope he's fucking breathing. God knows what they say. Because if you're Arab, they're going to send you to more dangerous places because he spoke Farsi and shit, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully he didn't blow himself up.
No, he didn't blow him. He was a patriot, dude. He loved America. But he didn't like all these. He was like, man, I love America, but you guys are fucking hillbillies are making me hate it.
I was born in Canada, Montreal, that's why.
Oh, you live in Montreal? Are you a hockey fan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who you Leafs fan? Oh no, you're a Habs fan, I imagine, right?
Yeah, Habs fan for sure.
You ready for this season? I'm starting to get ready for
hopefully.
Yeah, I just re-upped on my package, so I watch the games. Let's watch a little Rangers Flyers, but I don't know. No fighting in preseason practically. Oh, we got to talk about that, Jeff. The fucking face-off rule. Holy shit! All right, talk to you later, Angelo. Good call.
Peace.
Angelo made a good call.
Face-off rule. I didn't know they made a change to it.
Yeah, he did. They're throwing guys in for cheating the face-off. They're throwing it in the box. You didn't see that shit? Have you watched any preseason this year?
I haven't watched a whole lot, and maybe I did hear about that.
Yeah, you haven't watched much then, haven't you?
I haven't had a chance to. 2 face-off violations have been committed by the same team. Yeah, that's not new.
Yeah, it's not new, but they didn't start enforcing. When was the last time you saw somebody go to face off?
Oh,
in the penalty box, 2 minute a 2 minute minor. Yes, you're right. It's 100% true. It's not no, but when they have enforced it, I've
seen it enforced.
But they're doing it. They crack it down. They're putting guys in the penalty box for cheating on a fucking face off. Oh, and guess who's for it? Sidney Crosby. You know why? They're never going to call him for it. And you know it.
Oh yeah, they're not going to call him for it, but they're going to call everybody else.
It's getting close to hockey season. I'm getting emotional. Get my ass kicked on I won like fucking 3 games in a row in NHL 18, and I fucking dropped 3 games streaming.
Oh, see, you can't tell me there's no ice tilt in that game, EA. You can't tell me that. I carry the puck and I get breathed on and I lose the fucking puck. Meanwhile, I hit him in the face with a fucking shovel and he just skates right through it.
It's our fault that game sucks. Everybody thinks they're good at video games, and like the 1% of the 1% is good at video games. And everybody thinks they're good, so they have to fucking fix it. So everybody feels like they're good
at it, but
you know,
I know when I should win and I should lose.
You know what? That's why games like League of Legends and Dota and games like High Skill Cap and stuff like that. That's why they're like, people don't play them and shit, because there's no fucking bullshit in those games. You can do it or you can't. There's no odds. There's no fantasy thing. There's no like freaky go. It's just you could do it or you can't. Like, try. Hey, you've never played StarCraft before? Go try that. Go pick up StarCraft. See how that goes. You'll last a second. You know? You'll last a fucking second. We should take one more call.
You would think the sports games would be like that, too.
Yeah, you think they would be more, but see, the thing is that then everybody thinks they're good at video games. And you know what? No one's going to buy the fucking sports game if they find out they suck at video games. Quazon, you're on here.
Hey, what's going on, Tommy? What's going on, Fluffman?
What up?
What up?
How you guys doing? Hey, I see you playing Overwatch a lot. You're pretty good with Widowmaker.
Yeah! I'm not good. I heard they don't use her in the fucking pros or competitive games because she's got such a high skill cap.
That's not true.
I saw a chart, but then Nick Wynn told me it was horseshit that they use her more and more. But you can't. From what I understand, your shooting percentage has to be above 70. Or something.
I believe that. You got to be like accurate with her.
You cannot miss.
I play on Xbox, so she's fucking worthless on consoles, dude. It sucks.
Oh yeah, I tried her on console. The kid downstairs, he tried to let me do it. I'm like, he's like, you play Widowmaker? He's like, that's hard. I'm like, well, I have a mouse and keyboard. I went downstairs and played it. I'm like, yeah, I could see why you don't play Widowmaker. Yeah.
Do you guys have like a toxicity problem like we do on PC? Because on console, it's pretty prevalent. It's bad, man.
I don't know. I don't listen to those.
I don't play Overwatch.
The only time I turn it, I would. You know what? Show me where the toxic is, then I'll start fucking recording my own troll videos.
True. I mean, I get people throwing games fucking constantly, dude. It is bad.
Oh, really? Throwing games?
Yeah. And, I mean, I'm good at the game too. I'm the number 396 Doomfist in the world for Xbox, and I still get people throwing like all fucking day, dude. As soon as I choose them.
I've gone into NHL games where the goalie fucking fucked off on purpose.
Just left the goal. I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage. Well, what are you gonna do? It's gaming. It's filled with losers. You know.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you something. Pro gaming, going back to like the 80s, those guys are kind of scumbags too. If you don't believe me, go watch A Fistful of Quarters, King of Kong. There's some really that's what's left of that crew that were the pros back then, and they're just cheating and fucking is not. There was a guy that said he got like a I don't know, like a 3 or 4 million score on Donkey Kong, and it's impossible. But they didn't know this at the time that he said it because the damn game crashes, so it's impossible score to get because the game can.
Yeah, doesn't it just like reset?
Yeah, it just resets. That's all it does. It's called a kill screen, right? So when somebody got to the kill screen, they all looked at this guy, Steve, and he's like, so, and then he had to like come clean. Then he became like a religious kook and a lawyer. So like cheating and lying, and because in those days they didn't have the internet to back it up, you know. That was pro gaming.
I heard the fighting scene could be quite competitive too, with people like screaming at each other.
Fighting! You could actually get 1992. If you jammed on who's the sumo E Honda in the corner and did his fucking fight thing, dude, you could literally get the shit kicked out of you.
Either that or the fucking windmill.
Some fucking Asian kid would come up behind you and fucking ear clap you. Bow! And you'd be like, ah! And then some other fucking guy would punch you in the gut. You'd be like, ugh! And then like they just start kicking you and kicking you and kicking you. And the fucking guy that runs the arcade, he ain't gonna do anything because he's fat and he doesn't care. He'd be like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. They kicked my ass. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. You want your ass kicked again? Go. Call mall security, man. I don't need that shit. Get out of here. I'll kick your ass. Yeah.
Unreal.
That's the way it was. All right, man. Good call.
All right, good talking to you, man.
Good talking to you. Hey, great show as far as like the topics and stuff, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Actually, pretty enjoyable. I do this sometimes. I gotta be honest with you, when I don't, but I always get like re-inspired every time I do this. And I know a lot of you guys, you guys have been on a lot lately. I know I've skipped you and stuff because I really want to get some of the new guys in there. So like, sub, and share, and all that other happy horse shit. I don't feel as sick. I feel like I should go out drinking, which is probably why.
Yeah, and just make it worse.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Alex Williams. Tommy looks weird. Yeah, I got old, you fucking jerk off. I remember him. He's from the Cronin days. Tomorrow, no show. I have personal business to take care of. But you will have content. Something from Jamie Pine. And one of the funniest stories that I've heard since I've been doing this talk show shit on.
Oh, yes.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
No.
No. Okay. Some of the funniest shit. It's why would I use the green screen for this stream? What's the hell? It's just a talk show. Oh God. Jeff sent me all my tags. Super.
Just the ones irrelevant.
Yeah.
Maybe not the tags, but just some stuff to get your mind.
So tomorrow we will have content, and then me and Jeff, Real Talk, will see you Sunday. I know it's been kind of. I'm sorry that we didn't put out a lot of shows this week. No. But you know what it is? I can't sleep.
There's nothing going on.
I can't sleep either.
How's the baby treating you?
It's not him. He sleeps.
He's not a baby anymore.
Not really a baby anymore. He's a toddler.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he's taking when he fucking doesn't get his own way. He starts swinging at shit like he's a boxer.
Like a normal toddler.
Yeah. He's like, like, no, you can't do that.
Is he flipping you off already?
Breaking shit, doing all sorts of other stuff. He just doesn't get his way. He just freaks the fuck out.
The terrible twos.
Yeah, he's not quite there yet, but he's almost there. A couple months.
He's pretty much there.
That's what he does. A little C. I'll have to kick his fucking ass one of these days. Can't wait till he's old enough. Can't wait till he gets old enough so I can kick the shit out of him. Yeah.
So this will be basically like a preview of that kid and the Fridge's nephew.
Yeah. What the fuck happened? You know, it's been doing that a lot lately. It pisses me off. I fucking hate that. Why? Like, these fucking XSplit's fucking up. I pay money for this shit, dude. You guys are fucking up all the time. Piss me off. Get it right. Thank you very much, everybody. Tomorrow, we'll have some stuff from Jamie Pine and friends. We'll see you Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.